to the
Certainly a good toss to win. You would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Singh to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Over the infield with a cracking shot. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Straight to the fielder.
A few moves made in the field.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. This should be close. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Misses everything. End of the over. Pakistan are 2 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Going with pace now. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Over Pakistan, 13 for 1. Singh from the south end. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Massive chance. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field. 6 runs added there. Pakistan 19 for 2.
It's been steady as she goes so far. Built up a solid foundation. Might be time for one of the batters to take a more assertive role.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Siraj has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
हम लोग मोटरसाइकिल, कार, फ्रिज, सीमेंट, छड़ नहीं बना रहे हैं। हम लोग खाली बना रहे
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan 32 for 3. Siraj from the north end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A very defensive field, this.
Thick edge. The bowler looks really confident. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield. Singh has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 51 for 3. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh my, that's racing away. Drilled that one away.
A change to the field, going very defensive.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 9 runs added there. Pakistan 60 for 3. Bumrah from the north end. Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Good fielding out in the boundary. Swept away but finds the fielder. Glanced away nicely but finds short fine leg. 4 runs added in the over. Pakistan 64 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Straight to the fielder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely played. Runs 1. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Out! What a screamer. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Five runs added in that over. Pakistan are 78 for 5. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Jadeja from the north end. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Jadeja shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
That's a confident appeal.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Doesn't beat the infield. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. India with a massive shout. Jeez, timed that well.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. Eight runs added in that over. Pakistan 115 for 8.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 123 for 8.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Bumrah needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. And that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have set a target of 137 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. It races away. Nobody's going to stop that one. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out! What a screamer.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. 3 off it. India are 3 for 1. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
6 runs out of there. India are 9 for 1. Afridi from the south end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Right, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Cuts that off well in the infield. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rate.
Ralph, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Trouble.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Pant waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it. to entice a shot though.
7 runs added in that over. India are 30 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Pant, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Got that away nicely. Good pick up, big chance. Outrageous catch, what a wicket to get. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4 surely. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
15 runs added there. India are 45 for 3.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Late cut, straight to the fielder. 3 runs added in that over. India are 48 for 3.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Shah from the south end. Misses everything. Brilliant diving stop. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Over India, 55 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Great shot, through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. Edge, but it drops safely. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble! Got that away nicely. End of the over. 8 off it. India 78 for 3.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction. To the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Needs to be on target. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. India a 90 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Wasim shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Perfectly timed. That's the over. India, 105 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Out? No! Somehow it's missed everything. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. There's a chance if it hits. A big one, 12 runs out of there. India are 117 for 3. Wasim from the south end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
The batting team are now on 126 for 4.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Massive outside edge. A direct hit and this could be gone. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Straight to the fielder. Jadeja ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Swept away but finds the fielder. Caught, gone.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
For 6. The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 8.
He's got their tail up.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
9 runs added there. India are 135 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.